Alright, let's dive into something that's both fascinating and a little terrifying. Retirement planning in the age of longer lifespans. Here's the deal: life expectancy in India has shot up from just 41 years in 1960 to over 70 years today. That's incredible progress, right? But here's the kicker. It means retirement isn't just a 10-year vacation anymore. We're talking 25 to 30 years of not working. And that changes everything. Personally, I think what makes this really interesting is how unprepared most of us are for this reality. The old playbook, work till 60, save a lump sum and coast, doesn't cut it anymore. Take this example, a 1 Indian rupee crore retirement corpus. Sounds like a lot, right? But let's say you withdraw 3.5% initially, increase it by 5% annually to keep up with inflation, and assume an 8% portfolio return. By year 30, you're withdrawing 14.4 Indian rupees lakh, but your corpus grows to 3.37 Indian rupees crore. Sounds great, but here's the catch. This only works if your investments consistently outperform inflation and withdrawals. What many people don't realize is how fragile this balance is. One market downturn, one unexpected expense, and the whole plan could unravel. This raises a deeper question. How many of us are actually planning for a 30-year retirement? According to a recent study, the median Indian has saved just 28 Indian rupees lakh, but thinks they'll need 1 Indian rupee crore. That's a gap of 3.5 times. And it gets worse. Most people start planning at 39. If you take a step back and think about it, someone starting at 30 has 3 decades of compounding on their side, while someone starting at 40 is playing catch-up with barely 2 decades left. It's not just about saving more. It's about time. Now, let's talk about the silent killer in all this: inflation. A 50,000 Indian rupees monthly expense today could balloon to 2.2 Indian rupees lakh in 30 years at 5% inflation. That's insane. And healthcare? Don't even get me started. Medical inflation is running at 12 to 14% annually. Chronic illnesses, regular checkups, hospitalizations. These aren't just expenses. They're wild cards that can blow your entire plan out of the water. What this really suggests is that retirement planning isn't just about hitting a number. It's about building a system that adapts to rising costs and unexpected shocks. Here's a detail I find fascinating. Indian women outlive men, which means couples need to plan not just for joint retirement but also for the surviving spouse's financial security. Yet, how many of us are even having this conversation? It's not just about me anymore. It's about us and the decades ahead. In my opinion, the biggest mistake people make is treating retirement like an event instead of a journey. Starting early isn't optional anymore. Even small, consistent contributions can compound into something meaningful over 30 years. But here's the thing. It's not just about saving. It's about mindset. Longer life expectancy is one of modern India's greatest achievements, but it demands a longer financial horizon. We need to stop thinking of retirement as a finish line and start seeing it as a marathon. So, here's my closing thought. What if we reframed retirement planning as a way to build not just wealth but dignity and peace of mind? Because let's be honest, outliving your savings isn't just a financial failure. It's a human one. The earlier we start, the better our chances of not just surviving, but thriving in those golden years. What do you think? Are you planning for a 30-year retirement? Or is this something you've been putting off? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective.